Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Cackling Pumpkins. We're doing another old Sketchpad, old art looking through video. I don't know. Do I have a name for this yet? No. But this time we're going to be looking through an actual Sketchpad. Now, this one I can actually remember exactly when it came out. This one was made back in very late 2012, going to early 2013. This is when I started to drawing more and more, but my art, you can definitely tell my art improved from the Ben 10 aliens. In fact, I think throughout that video you could see like a steady growth of like bad to not so bad, you know what I'm saying? But the art here, quality here is still not good. I looked at just one or two pages. Warning, this is probably going to be one of the most cringe ones, because just looking at the first two pages I could definitely tell. You're gonna be able to tell. Oh god. So let's begin. So you're probably looking at this and being like, yeah, this is Sean from Kingdom Hearts, but I tried to create a casual design for her. Like I said, this is long before they even tried to. This might be relating to a cringe memory, because when I was a teenager, I had a crush on Sean, and I drew a lot of artwork related to that. So, I don't mind showing it, and I don't mind talking about it, because, for one, this was like a decade ago. Who cares? And two, like, I embrace the cringe, dude. You can't bully me for being cringe if I fucking embrace it, idiot. There's, I guess, another take on Roxas. I didn't fill the page at all. Oh yeah, I'm still, like, using the back of papers. I forgot about that. There's a take on Sora, which I think I created a similar design to this, like, a year ago. This is meant to be, like, the idea of, like, what if Sora went to a Cartoon Network universe instead of Disney. That's why it says Finn and Ben over here. Finn from Adventure Time, Ben from Ben 10. But anyway, this is, I guess, my Roxas redesign for that. He looks more like a little emo boy. I was never good at drawing Kingdom Hearts hair, ever. It looks like a very alright attempt. And, oh god. This is where to talk about the cringe. Talk about the cringe. Look at this shit. I think this is meant to be like the 358 over 2 days cruise, Axel, Roxas, and Sean, and I think that's me, implying that like I'm a distant memory. What's this say? What's the fucking cringe ass dialogue say? We were close. If only you and your friends could remember how close. Oh god, here comes my love. Yeah, this is cringe. Fucking cringe. This is the cringe episode, I tell you what. Oh yeah, and this is me creating a cover for like my hypothetical Warner Kingdom Hearts Cartoon Network. There we go. I think Ben, Finn, and Sora. We got Riku and Mordecai and Rigby. Okay, so we got some villains down here too. We got Aku with an Organization 13 chain, it looks like. We got, who is that? I think that's Agrigor from Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. They're all wearing Organization cloaks, by the way. That's why it might be a little hard for me to tell. It's Father from Kids Next Door. Don't know who the fuck this is. I think that's just an original character. Same goes for fucking Edgelord here. Look at him, he's covered in birds and stitches. Oh, isn't he cool? There's Ice King with I guess a mind-controlled Jake. And there's Vilgax. Look at this big man. What's this say? Kingdom Hearts, Life of a Shadow? This is friggin' stupid. This is the start of a comic I was trying to make based around that idea. I ain't reading all this, just so you know. But goddamn, this is some of the neatest handwriting I've ever done. But yeah, this is kind of just like, oh no, Muscle Man got fucking beat by who the fuck this is. Pops, I guess, recognizes him as Infection. I guess that's his name. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. Goddamn, mucho texto. Learn paneling, idiot. I don't know. Yen Sid's sending them off to their new journey. Okay, this is continuing on. I guess this is sort of drawn as an Adventure Time character. I don't know how many pages of this there are in here. I'm not reading this, by the way. But, hey, you can if you want. I don't know. Can you even read that? I'm sorry if you can't. If you can't, I don't know. I'll make up for it in some way. Anyway, there's tree trunks, so I think that's the first person Sora runs into in the Candy Kingdom. God damn, learn to fucking draw on only one piece of paper. You're making my life miserable, young me. Banana guard. There's a banana guard. And oh, it's actually probably one of the most well-drawn things you're gonna see in this Sketchpad. This looks like Sora meeting Princess Bubblegum in the Candy Kingdom. Kingdom Hearts: A Forgotten Reality with horror slashers. Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, and Freddy Krueger. This is stupid. Let's look at more. Alright, I guess this is me continuing that story. That other idea lasted for like a day. I guess. 1 page, that's all you get. There's that shadow thing kidnapping Jake. And Finn just got beat the fuck up, I guess. Wow. You know, I always do have a firm belief that a Warner Brothers Kingdom Hearts could work. Maybe not in the same exact writing style. This is just more of it. I think I based this frame, Finn, from like a specific frame of the show. I can't remember what episode. And oh my god. How much of this did I do? Is it just me drawing a bunch of characters, I guess? Let's see who we have here. I guess it's Axel. Dumbest looking Axel ever. This looks like Samurai Jack, Sora, Finn, Xion, Roxas, like hidden, obscured behind. No, that's Ventus. Because there's like fucking, he's Keyblade. You know, it's fucking tiny as hell. There's Mordecai. I guess it's Blue Cannonbolt. No, Ultimate Cannonbolt. My bad. There's a Heartless, Diamond Head, and yeah. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is me trying to make a story with the Omni-2. For those who didn't see the last episode, we went through a bunch of like fan-made Ben 10 aliens, and as you can see, we stuck to most of them except this guy. This guy's new. Don't know what his name was. Carnage Infinity. Based on Man of Action's Ben 10 franchise. Actually, visualize Heartburn's fire-breathing ability. That's neat. Power Needle got a design change. He has crosses. Really fucking epic. 360 looks a little better. More crosses and spikes. Was this just me trying to be an edgelord? And who's this man? Who's this? Is that a test dummy alien? And a Halloween man. Alright, back to Cringe. This is now, sort of part of the story ending from there, and I guess going on to Riku and the park. What the fuck is that? Here, I guess, okay, I was trying to make a list for videos. Top 10 songs for Super Smash Bros. 4. It shows how dated this video is. This is before Smash for Wii U and 3DS was even revealed. Lavender Town was one of them, just because, well, obviously, look at how I drew myself. I used to have my bangs over my hair unironically like this, by the way. This isn't even too far off from, like, yeah, this is like more of like a realistic interpretation of me, but with like dot eyes. I think I was trying to make more emo art. I just didn't understand how. Like I said, this is when I really just started drawing the park, and it's an incomplete page of Sora, no, Riku getting up to the park from regular show. Mom! This is when I was starting to get into creepypasta. I remember this now. And I wanted to like make a roster for like a hypothetical Smash Brothers like game. So who do we have here? Who do we have in this hypothetical roster? We got Slenderman, the Rake, Jeff the Killer, Smile Dog, let's see, Sonic.EXE, the Tails Doll, Lost Silver, Lost Red? Not sure what that one is. Don't Look Away. Okay. Zalgo, Hoodie, Masky, and Damned Mario. I guess oh yeah, that's from Super Mario 64, Damned. Remember that story. Oh boy, what is this? Meet us at the couch to finish what he started? Oh, I guess this page right here, just a bunch of words, is for like a project I was doing. Anyway, this right here is actually quite important. As cringy as it may be, this is the very first drawing of Alice Darkson. When I first made the character, and I don't like this is gonna be like a cringy origin, I originally drew her as like, how do I put this? How do I even word this? If I got to choose the girl I wanted to date, it would be like, I like this. I guess as you could say is like my dream girl, I suppose. Yeah, Alice did have some cringy origins. She's a completely different character now. This has nothing to do with her anymore. So, yeah, this is just... But it is the earliest version of Alice Darkson that came a decade ago. And now she's a buff, violent goth girl who is not even into romantics at all. And yes, that is just me. Once again, top 10 creepypastas, and I put username 66... No, I put Sonic.EXE in it. Don't look at the... Don't look at me in my weird cringy artwork. Like, me making my own fan art for my Let's Plays. This is when I was playing Dead Island. And I thought, I'll just make my own artwork at the end. I'll be exactly like Markiplier. More Dead Island shit. I don't think these Dead Island videos even came out. This is, I guess, once again, me wanting to make a Smash Brothers-like game. Super Smash Brothers Reincarnation. Gotta be a little edgy here. Because, you know, time frame and whatnot. Don't be self-aware. I guess I ripped something out here? Oh my god. Who we got here? Who we got in this roster? You know, very standard. We got Mario with no face. We got Link, Pikachu, Kirby, Sonic, very standard. Mega Man, he would eventually get into Smash. Sora, who also would eventually get into Smash. I think the two biggest faces here you'd be looking at are Sackboy and the Slender Man. One of the Slender Man in Smash Brothers. I'm cautiously, slowly turning the pages. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm slowly, cautiously looking at the pages and trying to look over them. Because I don't know what's coming up. I genuinely don't know, and I'm kind of nervous. This is just me making an idea for a movie crossover, a fighting game. Freddy Krueger, Iron Man, Jack Sparrow. Another Super Smash Brothers reincarnation thing. Let me just go ahead and point out some of the funnier names for characters. Peter Griffin, that's the first one. Yeah, Lois. Freddy Krueger. Okay. Tortured? Who the fuck is that? I don't know, maybe it's a character I made. Lion-O from the Thundercats. Jesus! I was gonna put Jesus in this game. I guess these were just newcomers' ideas. Jailbot? Oh yeah, Jailbot from Super Jail. Xehanort. Me, I guess? Finn and Jake from Adventure Time. A Tetris block. And Kratos, because I was playing PlayStation All-Stars at that point in time. Never played a God of War game at that point. I have now. I played 1 to 3, and I love them. Stage ideas for this Smash game. What do we have here? We have Temple Run, that mobile game, I'm sure some of you may remember. A desktop. Let's see. I think that's just my old school, but as a stage, Spring Grove. This one I got crossed out. It says Chehalis or Chehalis, I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. That's the place I was living in at that point. And I crossed it out because I was real mad at them. It's dangerous to go alone. Shows how much I know about Zelda. Tails Sky Patrol, let's see. Suicide Mouse. Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea for our Smash Brothers stage. Absolutely incredible. What is this? Temple Run 2. It's Farmville from Facebook. Never played it either. I don't know what that's doing there. Rainbow Unicorn Attack from Adult Swim Games. Two more Adult Swim games. I can't even read those. Extinction Squad and Super Monster Arm. Adult Swim had some really fun games back then on mobile. I will say that. Mr. The fuck is that? It's a me stage, I guess. Mr. Something Room. I don't know. Bowser's Castle. Still don't know why they never made one. Rainbow Road. They made one for the 3DS, but they never brought it back in Ultimate. Minecraft Steve. Look at that. Another character I guess I indirectly predicted in Smash. Oh my god. What were his moves, right? Block? Okay, that's... he does have that. Flying jellyfish. What the fuck is that? Is it the Ghast? Am I thinking of the Ghast and I just didn't know what it was called? Like, I don't know. Down special would be Creeper, and final smash would be the Ender Dragon. Real creative there. Shows how much you know about Minecraft, kid. Another Smash Brothers related image, I guess. Here we go. We got Shell from Portal. Don't ask me how I knew who that was. I guess because the, you know, the portal. We got Pikachu. We got Blinky from Pac-Man. We got Rayman, who looks doofy as hell. Look at this idiot. Look at this man. Sonic.EXE. We got Muscle Man and High Five Ghost. So I guess Mordecai and Rigby would be here soon. I guess. I don't know. Steve, a rabbit. Who in the hell is that? It's some scientist man. I don't know. We got Sonic, Kirby, Bubble Bobble, Ness, I think? I could be wrong. Pac-Man. Who the hell is that? Is that just me? No, I was dressing differently then. I don't know. I don't know what that is either, this big brain looking thing. Is that Mother Brain? From Metroid? There's Benson. Oh, it's a kid in his blob, you know, from that game. A boy in his blob. I get it now. Because I saw the blob, you see? He was throwing a jelly bean in his mouth. There's Wario, there's Waluigi. I guess that's Baby Yoshi. I thought Baby Yoshi would be a good idea, I suppose. Look, man, I was trying to be unique. What the hell was this? I guess I was trying to be horror-esque here. See, here's a bit of an art tip, right? As you can see, the shading here, or the light, like the darkness here, is all over the place. It looks like I just went like all over the place. Didn't know how to properly fill it in. Here's a good idea as to how I'm not going to be touching this. Just, of course, draw the outline for something that you want to fill, and just do this all the way through so it's way more consistent instead of just. What is this supposed to be, like a gas station for like? Is this supposed to be for like a creepypasta? Is that an organ on that Main Street sign? I don't know, man. Who the hell was this big booty bitch? It's a witch character. I have some sort of witch character here with massive legs. And I gotta warn you, once again, cringe. I was at a very different point in time. This was 2013. Alright? But I was obsessed with Liz from Soul Eater. So, look at that cringe. Look at this cringe. Look at this absolute cringe. Let's not focus on it for too long, no. It's not to think about that. Ooh, this is important though too. This is the very first drawing I made of the Screaming Soul. By the time you're seeing this, we would have already had a re-upload of the Screaming Soul creepypasta that me and Firsto wrote. It's been re-uploaded on here from Cackling Pumpkins Originals. This is the very first drawing I made of the character from back in 2013. So this is pretty neat. It's like looking in history. Look at this man. Look at this man laying in his bed. This is before I decided that the main victim should be a young girl instead of a young boy. I don't know why I decided to swap the genders. Oh, look at that, more cringe. Just skip that. No, don't try and skip it. We're looking at this. We're looking at this. Look at it. Look at it. I don't think that's actually supposed to be me. I think that's just like a character I'm using as like a self-insert or like a scapegoat, I think. Oh, this is like an original story. Oh boy. Anyway, this looks like it was supposed to be a zombie story because I think these are zombies and whatnot. Look at this cast of characters. We got like a classic rock star or like a southern dude with a banjo gun. I think that's what it's supposed to be. This girl who looks kind of like a very early version of Eclipse. An early version of the early version of Eclipse, I should say. Let's see. This guy, I know this guy's name, even though I haven't drawn him in forever. His name's Darkon. And he's just meant to be like edgy as fuck. Just like You know, Adult Swim humor, basically that guy would essentially be a physical embodiment of it. I still kind of like him. Like how simple but crude he is, you know what I'm saying? And this is, I don't know, some ninja character. Didn't know how to draw butts then. Then again, sometimes I feel like I still don't. Ah, and this was the very first time I thought of the idea of wanting to create my own platform fighter. This was me making the concept for it. It was originally going to be called Gothic Massacre until I realized that's not a good name, because when you look stuff like that up on Google, yeah. Oh god. Let's just say nowadays, you know, everyone says they want like a big titty goth girl. But back then it was a different story. Some of us were literally fucking killed for even just dressing the way that we did. Now you want to act like you're all obsessed with it. I see how it fucking is. Anyway, Gothic Slenderman, this is back when I was still calling myself that. The characters we had here. Alright, let's see if I can even remember some of these. No, these were stage ideas. Well then I'm not going to be able to remember some of these. Some of these didn't really make that much sense because back then I didn't realize I didn't have a lot of characters or content when it comes down to like original stuff. Now I do. If I wanted to do something like this and I had the know-how, I probably could. But back then it was a different story. These guys were going to be a part of it. This is Blake the Bisexual Boxers and Tug back before I decided, hey, why am I trying to draw how they look realistically instead of giving them like cartoon appearances? This is cringiest, and once again the same early version of the Screaming Soul. Let's see, what is this? And here's another version of it, Gothic Murder. That's the name I chose upon for a while until... Same logic. That's the term you probably don't want to look up unless you want to see some sad stories. It's a sad state of affairs. And here's me thinking that I could just get Sora in Sonic the Hedgehog, and thinking that Slender Man was a public domain character. He wasn't, by the way. Who were the characters, by the way? There's me, there's Tug, back when he was still called Mr. Tuggles, there's Luigi, the Chihuahua. Oh, and this is Tug, also. There was this one video I saw of like this before robots became like more common in like giant superstores and whatnot, giant grocery stores I should say. They had like robots inside hospitals, and I was amazed by this thing. I was amazed by this thing they called Tug. So I recorded it, just like me following it around, and I was just really excited because like this is fucking cool. Screaming Soul, cringiest. Let's see, Steve. I literally drew one picture of him that I probably don't have anymore. I think it's on like an older DeviantArt, and thought like, yeah, he's gonna be in. There's Nat, Bisexual Boxers, and Harley, my friend Harley from school, who's gonna represent a series I had called The Adventures as G. This right here. This right here, so someone I used to follow on DeviantArt actually had this idea for a species, and they're like, hey, you want to create your own? And so I did. And there's a lot of revisions because there were a lot of rules about their character I didn't really understand. This guy was called Locke, and his entire thing was about locks and whatnot. I forgot what the species in question was. I probably wouldn't even be able to remember the user. It was that long ago. God damn! Me immediately thinking of ideas for Gothic Murder 2, despite, like, not even making the first one. And, oh, these are just kooky little characters. Oh, you know what? No, I remember! A guy who was making an RPG Maker game, which I don't even know if that, like, the status of that game. But anyway, he actually, like, came to, like, I can't remember if I went to him or he came to me, and he wanted monster designs. And so I decided I would reuse Darkon and create these two guys, a Seeing Tree and Reality Check. And look at Reality Check's doofy face. Look at him. Look at this man. Look at this man. I like being faded away to oblivion. I still kind of like a Reality Check in that regard, though. Might need to change his name, though. Cause, I don't know, I think it's too much of a cool name for guys making that face. Another old Alice sketch that was never completed. Let's see what we've got here. A witch character, who I haven't, I don't think I ever even gave her a name. She was just a witch character, and I never completed her. But as you can see, lots of stitching. She's obviously meant to be very gothic. Magic-like. Look at her. Ow. Free chaos. And this is me trying to create my own anime, honestly. Because this was like, not only the time was I getting into creepypasta, I was also getting into anime and stuff like that. So, this is my attempt. This is a character. Her name, I remember her because I actually redesigned her recently. This is Ishi Tatagai. And if I'm correct, I used Google Translate back when, like, a decade ago. This might not even be accurate. Her name is meant to be, like, a Japanese, like, a very rough translation of will to fight. And I thought it was real clever. The lowest you can go is nether. Okay. And this was me just jumping into it, not having any understanding. Who this man with the scarf mean? No. Now, what do you think I know? I do not know. New Hearts. This was me trying to expand upon the old Kingdom Hearts creepypasta. This is a very early version of Eclipse and Shade. I totally forgot about this. Oh, and this guy here, this is a character named Carthex. I created him originally, like it was 2 or 3 years ago at that point. I made him for the Cartoon Network Kingdom Hearts creepypasta. It would be like an alternate version of the organization, but he would be a member of the organization that that everyone else knows, the original Organization 13, but as a 15th member. And he had a fucking laser ring. Chapter 1, The Apocalypse. The dead are rising for revenge, and in their reign of evil, the living one dying. Need I say more? Hero in green. Wake up, motherfucker! Ah, wait! This was me trying to turn the creepypasta original story, Kingdom Hearts fan story into an original-esque story. Is this character even named Eclipse here? Let me check. I don't feel like it. I'm lazy. Nothing. Well, I guess that's it for a while. I guess I just abandoned this one after that point. Well, there you have it. Lots of cringe. It's only gonna get worse from here, folks. Guarantee you. But hey, there's the real first Sketchpad. The oldest one I can actually find. This is from a decade ago, and you see that line around? I need to fix that. I tried something. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna find more. There's quite a bit here. I'm gonna try. I can't go in order, unfortunately, because some of them don't have dates, some of them do. So I'm gonna try the best I can going in order, but unfortunately I can't promise anything. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Connection will be strange.